Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. So, the comments on the last video were some fantastic suggestions, I've got to say. The idea of splitting my town in two, taking 20 of the houses and putting them somewhere else, and then building like a second village, I like the idea. Would be a little bit difficult with the infrastructure I've currently got, but not impossible. Also, as was pointed out, that the food markets are great for doing what they do, but they're slow. They're very, very slow. You can still feed directly into buildings, so I could sell the food, the sandwiches directly to a building and sell them that way. Good way to boost your money. That would be very, very effective. I guess a house would only take 8 seconds to consume something. That takes 0.5, but obviously is filled here as it goes. It consumes stuff faster, but it takes longer to actually tick over. So it makes sense to feed directly houses. The drawback to that is the infrastructure required to feed each and every one of these houses would be complicated. I could do it with like a worker from each to each house, but that's going to be an extra 40 workers. We have the space for that, but yeah, I kind of like the idea of having two food markets doing things. But I wasn't sure where to move it to. I mean, we've got space over here. I could build a second town, but it's quite far away. And I don't know where this other temple is going to be. We need to find that. So we are getting a bit of money. I'll stop buying some things soon, and we'll figure that out. But I kind of thought, well, I have a split down here anyway. So why don't I put 20 houses on this side with 3 stores, and 20 houses on this side with 3 stores, and then some can overlap and it would still be fine. I mean, what would be wrong with doing that? With moving things around and just extending the village out a bit further. We can obviously move these barns here. They can go further back if they need to. It's not an issue. Our delivery through the centre not really causing a major problem anyway. So yeah, that's working. This is not working because we haven't set this one up yet, because I was waiting for the ore to be taken from there first, which is fine. And as was also pointed out, you no longer need the actual things to plant things. That was really worded badly. To plant grain, before you required grain and coins. You now just need coins. Herbs require coins, so on and so forth. The ores still require the ores to place them, so I couldn't place iron by just spending coins, unfortunately. But for the farms, you don't require any. You don't require the grain. So over here, for instance, I now have 1,000 potatoes, of which I don't need because I could have planted the potatoes anyway. Anyway, it wouldn't be a problem. I can make bread with that. That was a really good suggestion. I'm not going to do that yet. Obviously, that is an option that can be done. Just not right now. I think right now what I want to do is I'm going to wait for this to finish doing its bits and pieces here. But whilst waiting for that, I'm going to spread this village out. I'm going to put 20 houses on this side, which it already is spread out. I'm just going to spread it out with the general stores in it as well. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. How? I'm going to be a sucker for symmetry here to try and get it even either side, but I don't really need to. Oh, I know how we can do this. We have a pack of 5 houses here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ignoring those there, we've got 5 here. If I was to, let's just move this speciality goods to there. And let's move these houses out of the way for the moment. Then that is 5. And if we do 4 of those, that's 20 houses. So we'd have all that done, and then like a street down the centre. And all the goods houses obviously have the front, or they could go in the back to deliver to places. I mean, right now you deliver to anywhere anyway, even though you're not connected to a path, which is a little odd. Honest, but something like that. I think that would work. But then I could put that one there. You have to move these over because they're too far. But we could do. I'm just thinking. Obviously, we need to deliver. We've still got the railway. If I can keep these buildings somewhere near the railways, then I can use the railways for delivering goods still. So like the sandwiches being delivered. So that would still be fine. I think that's probably the way to go here. Would need to move this infrastructure a bit. That's fine though, because I'm going to change up this here anyway. Oh, let's do that. Let's turn off you. We don't particularly need turning off. So what we're going to do is we'll turn off you as well, just for the moment. Let all that do what it's doing, and let's turn off you as well because we need to clear all these out first, and then we can move stuff. Okay, so you're empty. Awesome. Right. So what I want to do is we can get rid of this here, like so. Off you go, cop. And could then flatten out this terrain at the same level as the mine, preferably, if possible. Okay. And move this barn to here. It must be one back, doesn't it? So we'll put it there. And we'll do the same on this side over here. So flatten this all down to that level, if we can. Remove the resources here. It's a bit of a waste, but we need to do it that way. So, and then I'm going to remove that there, and then grab this and put it there. Will it let me do that? Will. Awesome. And then we can just shoot there and a shoot there, and that will feed that barn. And then this one goes like that. That will feed that barn. Awesome sauce. And then all we need to do remove all this because for some bizarre reason it's being a little bit weird. Go away. There we go. Right. And then we want to put in like that. I'm not even really sure if we need the third track going all the way out here. We may do, so we'll put the third one in because it keeps everything conform. It looks good. So here, obviously, it's going to be a little bit different because we're going actually up physically on the hill. One's above the other. It does not matter. Should not matter. Yeah. That should go to. Ooh, we can't cross that. Why? Because you don't have a. There we go. Okay, and then like that, and like that. Okay. So that should work. That should work absolutely fine, with no problems. He says, hopefully. And we then want to grab a grabber. Like so. And that should all work. So let's turn you back on and turn you back on. Here we go. Something has gone terribly, terribly wrong here. Hold on. I've gone up too high. I've gone up too high. Okie dokie. Right. that's going to cause a problem there, isn't it? Yes, that's going to cause a problem there. Okie dokie. Finish that one off like that. You in there. Okay. Right. So that's all going to be good. That's fine. That's ejecting. This is going to be a problem here. What I think I'm going to do here, actually have this raised up a little bit. I was to do that, and then say we want to go from here to there. You won't do it because you need a block. Try again, like so. Okay. Yep, that'll get around that. Okay, and then we'll put a grabber in there and a grabber in there. Okay, and that should all work and flow. And our coal gets a little bit of a speed boost as it goes. And you're not getting a bit of a speed boost because of reason. I put the grabber in the wrong place. There we go. Okay. Okay, so that is working. We don't need that anymore. That can go, and the ground can be leveled up here. That hole. There we go. Right, okay. So now we've made space there, we can move our village out. So let's remove some of these trees. And have a look at exactly what we need. So I need to put in 4 blocks of houses with plenty of gap in between. I think I do like the idea of just having 3 gap in between. So if I move that house to, say, there. You to there. I've got an uneven terrain. Ooh, why is that? Is that not level there? Okay, we'll level that out. There as well, because I do want to put a path in there. So I know where we're going to. Okay, and then grab that one there and then face that one. Okay. They do need to be connected to roads as well, though, don't they? So I am going to have to move that over by 1. Oh, there we go. And then you will get a road to there. Okay. And if I pause that for the moment, because I don't really, well, no, we'll actually don't need to pause it. We'll unpause it. We'll leave that going. Remove all this road here. It does mean some of our houses are not going to get the goods they want. But trying to copy a house then. I was wondering why that was going not enough base capacity. How strange. That one there. There. Road. There. Okay, I think this is a because I can't go out as far this way as I'd like to. So move the market to just there for the moment, please. And I will pause it because I don't know what's going on anymore. So let's see here. Right, so you're to there. Move these roads here. Want to move that to there. Move that one to there. And that that one to there. And then 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Confused as to why I have another house spare. 5, 10, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. Okay, so there we go. So that's fine. That all works. I would like to move them up, buff them up this way a bit. So I think we'll kind of do that. I would really like a double path down here opposite my base, but I can't get 2 over here. I can't get 3 over here, so we might not be able to do that. Really going to be that one won't go there, and then that one won't go at the end. So no, I think this is actually probably going to be kind of it. I mean, I could go further back. There's no reason to have one. I want one long street because obviously I want all the markets on this street. So we're going to have a great big street with thinned out houses across it. We will move them up a little bit though. I think the irony here is going to be that we're going to move them all back to so the market can be exactly where it was. I think that's probably yeah. I think that's going to make sense. And round in circles, doing exactly the same thing. So let's just square off that bit there. There we go. Okay. That's, I don't know what I'm thinking there, that's way too big. We don't want a 1 gap in between them. Like so. Right. Roads there. And move the market back. We're back. Hello! And it doesn't matter which way the market faces because the input and output arrow doesn't actually matter on it. So yeah, and I will have just 1 gap in between them. It's not ideal for carts and things, but I think for what's happening here, it's going to be what it is. So, okay, and we'll change this here as well because obviously it's no longer lined up as it should be. There. And now let's see, does this market will cover all of those houses on this street, which is excellent, even though the market doesn't actually have a road to it, which is very interesting. And I realised I'm 1 block off. I should have gone 3, which does also make sense because then I can run a road not a road, sorry, it allows me to have more offshoots on the rails. It allows me to I've got more space to deal with things, so I can put in a silo and have a conveyor come off of it and the road there, and it's not gonna be as cramped. That's what I'm trying to say. Right, so move everything forward by 1. I am so glad that we can actually move things now, because if I'd have deleted all those houses and then had to rebuild them all when they were already upgraded to level 4, that would have been very annoying. We don't. Right, so let's put that terrain up there. Let's remove that from there. Pull the terrain here a bit and grab the road and run the road from there to here, like so. Okay, connect up those bits. Not there used that much at the moment, but we will get there. Okay. But the question is, if I put the market there, it does still highlight all the houses over there. The blue ones are Okay, I don't know what the blue ones are about. Ah, no, the blue ones would be the ones you lose. Right, so this doesn't exactly work. There, it's feeding everything, which is fine. But the speciality goods, for instance, if I put it there, it's not feeding those 3 houses at the end. That's interesting. I can't run the pass under there. Ah, because I've done that. Okay, so we're going to have to do a little bit of surgery in here. Oops, a rail on top. I think I need to do a little bit more here. Let's remove this one way. Let's do this junction now, because I think the issue we're having is that things can't get through. Remove that junction. There instead. Road directly through there. There will be a road directly through there that can go through, because that's fine. You can have a road directly through. You can have a road directly through. No, you can't, because you need to remove that one there. So road directly through there. There we go. Okay. And obviously I had barriered this off to stop carts coming over, but now we're changing some things up, so I probably don't need that there. But we will see. So I need to, unfortunately, got to dig through everything to get a building underneath. So a little bit awkward, but yeah. I will. I'm thinking of replacing all those with just pillars on the outsides now, because we don't particularly need them. So let's remove that down to there. Do another line, and we'll rebuild this whole thing here, because yeah, I don't think I actually need the blocks anymore. Get rid of those as well. They're probably okay, but I do still want the blockers in the centre though. But I just don't want it on the edges. So first of all, let's repair the centre one here. That now has the roads going through it. So we're going to have a road going through there. We're going to have the road in the centre. Are we? Probably. Yeah, I think we probably will. Right. So, you want to be one of those blocks. And then you just want those there, and then we convey the chute along there, and that fixes that. So our cobblestone is now running again. Awesome. Right, we want to be in there. That's already fine. In there, and then run a line way along there. Awesome. And then run a rail all the way along the top. There. Okay. So that is good. That is good. That looks good. That looks good. Some of these junctions I may have to have a look at. It's difficult to get into here to have a look at the junction underneath here, but I think for the moment it's going to be okay. I'm probably going to have to fix some things in certain places, no doubt. But otherwise it's fine. Okay, and then we just need to put in this here with a chute. Didn't break a chute back here? No, I didn't. Okay. We'll run it from back there anyway, just to make sure it's all intact. And then a rail on top, all the way along to there. Awesome. Right, so that's fixed that and upgraded all that and done all that, and now we have a road. We could plant trees there. I wanted to put all the paths in there so that I could test the distance some of these things travel. Let's copy what we've got here, shall we? Remove all this. Remove all these roads. Don't need any of those roads for the moment. Okay. We will need one big long road across here, which we can't do because we've got a conveyor belt. You can't go through there because of that block there. Oh, I missed one. Oh, I knew it would happen. I knew it. There we go. Right, and road going to there. There we go. So we've got all our cross sections. Just make sure connected up. Okay. Yep, there we go. So we've got a lot of cross sections, and the reason I want to do that is to move this here. I want all the connections in place. I'm also going to remove that there and run a road in there just for the moment. I want all the connections in place so that we can see if I can double up. Not double up. What's the word? If I can, well, double up the markets, the store buildings, and find out whether they reach over. I'm trying to explain something that I've got in my head that makes sense, but I can't explain it. So let me just put these houses over here, and hopefully you'll see what I mean when I come to it. You there. You there. Ooh, there. That's it. And then we'll run the road right along. And down there. Why were you not flattened down? No, you won't flatten down. You are flat. Okay, there we go. Right. It's all the distance they can travel is all based on road. So now it's all connected up. This food market will feed everyone apart from that one corner house. That one corner house is not lit up, so that's what it can't feed. This speciality goods will feed all of those. So if I grab the general store and put the general store there, he'll feed everyone apart from that one corner one, and the apothecary will feed everyone apart from, well, actually he's missing loads, you can see there. But if I copy this and put it on that side, this is what I meant by that. This one covers everything up to, it's got those houses there. This is easy. It's got those houses there, and it doesn't cover these ones on the end there. This one covers ones that are missing, and there's some in the centre which are. No, in fact, I don't think. No, I think this is exactly correct. That one covers every house. It covers up to there, and it covers these two here. And then this one covers these three here, so it misses those two out. It switches over. If I unclick that, the ones that highlight. We're looking at this specialty goods here and this one up here. That one's to the one in the top corner. That one's in the bottom corner, and over here it's the same. That one's the bottom corner. That one's top corner. So this one covers every house that this one doesn't, and this one covers every house this one doesn't. In the food market, you are missing that one, but if I copy the food market and put it in the opposite direction, you will feed that one, as well as have a crossover from those other ones. And for some very bizarre reason, not that house there. Why are you not feeding that house there? don't understand that, but I'm not going to argue with it at the moment. We can copy the general store and put it in its opposite place, and then the apothecary and put it there as well. So the apothecaries on either side feed the houses they need to feed. The food market, maybe if I pause the game. No? That's really weird. They can't. You are feeding all them houses on the top row, and none on the bottom row, and you're feeding all of them on the bottom row and 3 at the top. So 2 food markets aren't covering the same house. Each house is being allocated to a food market separately. Okay, so that's an interesting way of splitting it up. That's probably why the speciality is. Now if I look at the general stores, yeah, you're covering almost the whole bottom row apart from 3 houses over here, which are being covered by this general store. No? Why are you not? You can colour me confused as to what's going on there with those, because you are not being covered by a general store, which is odd because that general store is close enough and that one is close enough. You're not being covered by one. Why is that? You're at 64 of 100 linked houses, 88 of 100 linked houses, 62 of 100 linked houses, 62? Maximum tier is 4. Oh, do I have a level 5? Hold on. I've got a couple of houses which are level 1. Right. Okay, and didn't I have a level 5 house? Didn't I upgrade one house to level 5? Yeah, so first one, let's upgrade all these to level 4, shall we? Boom, boom, boom. There we go. 2 or 4. There we are. We have a single level 5 house. I'll move you out just temporarily so I remember who you are, and then I'm going to go around and check. Oh no, we've got 2. We've got 2 level 5 houses. Oh yes, yeah, we did. We upgraded one either side, didn't we? So that's fine. And let's have a look for these other level 1 houses. Yeah, 3. Dum, dum, dum. 2, 3. Okie dokie. So right. So we have 2 level 5 houses. You're still feeding random ones, and I don't know why they're not being fed. I may reload the game and just have a look at that. That might be a little they need to readjust things. But I need these level 5 houses. I don't think that makes any difference to them, other they can store more workers. The food market only says it goes up to maximum tier 4. So can you not treat those ones? That seemed a little odd. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to move them on the ends here. So I have one there, and we're going to have one there. So the first 2 houses are level 5 houses. So yeah, okay. Then we've got a big long sort of street with things going onto it. We've also got our sandwiches being dropped off and not being fed anywhere. So what we also need to do is extend our rail, because that now has become larger, and I want to extend it to there because of reasons. I don't know what reasons, but some form of reason. There we go. Right, and we're gonna. Oh, right click is not move camera. That should work now, I think. Am I a bit close to that overhang? I don't know. Let's see. There. Remove the rails, remove those. And remove that one there just to make it look better. Okay, and I think that's... The coal is still going to flow there, that's good. I don't... Would be nice to put the coal down even further, but I'm limited for a bit of space. So I keep seeing fireworks. I'm wondering what it is, and it's obviously our things going ping, ping, ping. Yeah. Right. So that will work, and our train will now go all the way around, and that'll be fine. So let's build another silo here, and say you are going to be not bread, no sandwiches. That one. We've got a rail stop there, and we'll put a rail stop here as well. Yes, yeah, we will put a rail stop there. I might put the fish onto the rail system. Might have it pick up. Don't know why. Seems very weird to do that. I probably won't, but I'm going to put the stops in there anyway, and we're going to build a rail on there, and this is going to be all fish oil. There, fish oil, boom. And what I will do actually is I think which one are you going to? Which we're going to that store. So grab the fish oil and go to that one instead. There's a road under there, and I bet I can't get rid of it without... Nope. Nope. Can't remove because it wants to remove the... I wonder if with the remove block tool, whatever you click on first is what it registers to delete. Now if I click on this path here, not the right house, the path, and then go over the rails, it doesn't delete them. But it also won't do it on the bottom there. It won't do it underneath. Is annoying, really, really annoying. See what we'll do that. Give it a 3 berth because we can. And that one's got the base in it. Obviously, I'd move this. I'd shift this all over a little bit if I had the space here. I could extend this, but now we'll leave it for a minute. Okay, so let's remove that. And we'll even remove these paths here. We don't need them now. He says with confidence, finding out you probably do. We'll have 3, 1, 2, 3, and 3, 3. And then we'll run a conveyor belt in there, 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 with grabbers. Bump, bump. Okay, and you will start saying stuff. We also have apple pie. Then we have medicinal wraps coming up, and we have apple pies. So let's see here. What have we got? We got 2 carts for apple pies. So you take your apple pies to that food market instead. And do we have 2 carts for medicinal wraps? We do. So you are going to take your medical wraps to that apothecary instead. And we need to sort out something on this as well, because it's not producing enough. It's not producing anywhere near enough. And why is it not producing? What does it need? It needs souls. Souls produced by this workshop, as well as fish oils. Because you use fish oils in the souls and herbs. So I think you need more people, and also probably need connecting to the steam network. If we didn't do that already, we did not. We don't have any steam pipes still. We're still struggling for that. So our steam network's offline, and I can't fix it yet. Okay, that's fine. You're getting plenty of fish. Yeah, fish is not a problem. We have no fish oil. Well, it's actually the fish oil that's the problem here, not the salves. It's the fish oil. We're not producing enough fish oil. Is that because we don't have enough fish coming in? I think we do. Oh, I had an offset. I think it's probably because the kitchen was just not working fast enough. I mean, the fish oil requires 2 fish. Yeah, it probably just wasn't running fast enough. So I need to find a way to produce more fish oil up here. So how about a second kitchen? How about a second kitchen? We'll remove this. Don't need this here. And we'll put in a second kitchen. I think we'll be... best way to do things? Probably. You're going to be set to fish oil. And you're going to... can we get the fish oil up quicker than this? There is a way to build an elevator using a silo. I can't seem to get it in there. No, I want it to go up quite high. I want it to go down further than that. There. Move that. No, it's occupied. No, I know it's occupied. I know. That's absolutely fine. Remove that and then move that. Can I build an uneven terrain? You're not on uneven terrain. You're on a wooden bit. Doesn't like that. That's a little annoying. I just wonder if there's any other way I could get the fish up there. I think the fish... the issue is that we're not getting enough fish coming up. Right, I think for this one it's going to be a case of kind of leaving it as it is, with the exception of changing this to deliver to that one instead. Put in a line there. Can I speed you up by putting in a brick path on top of that ramp? Will you let me do that? I don't think you will. No, it won't let me build. Yeah, we need a better fish delivery. We definitely need a better fish delivery. This is too slow. So how do we want to deliver the fish? I suppose we could build some fancy conveyor going up and coming down again. Put on even terrain. Yeah, whatever. Do that then. Not entirely convinced that's going to work, because I don't maybe? Yes, it will. Awesome. Okay, so cart, I'm terribly sorry, but you are no longer required. Interesting, I now can't put scaffolding underneath. Gotta build the scaffolding from the top down, which is very odd. Terrain is too steep. Here I'm getting there. Yeah, I just want to make it look a bit more like it's actually working. You're delivering the fish. You are full on fish, and you are waiting on ointments. Wow, you really are waiting on ointments. You need a lot more of them, don't you? So this, yeah, this needs speeding up. I can't add any boosters to it because we don't have any. Kitchens can't have any. So good. We could go fish all mad here, like so. And then turn it around. There we go. So we've now got 10 workers producing fish oil, and trying to keep up. Now our herbs are running low, which is quite... Our herbs are not running low. Is transportation. Is transportation. Okay, so this is a prime example of let's upgrade. And there we go. Okay, so you've now got everything you need, but you are producing cloth, bandages, and everything else all at the same time. Right, so this is going to be the next little project. I'm probably going to have to redesign this because it's struggling. It's struggling to do things. It's selling for blue coins. We don't particularly need the blue coins, if I'm honest with you. At the moment, we're doing okay for them. Red coins we're not producing anywhere. We're just losing red coins, which is fine. We've got plenty of red coins for the time being. I'm going to regret that when that ends up becoming down to 10,000 and I still haven't done anything to fix it. But we'll deal with that when we come to it. What I did want to do as well, right at the start of this episode, was try and have a look for our fire temple. I went all the way around up to the edge. We've got one more road to go along the edge, so I think let's just start at the edge and go along. But I know the map does expand. Right. But I think if I'm just going to go round the edge and buying things as we go. I can only buy one more tile, so I can't really do. And there it is. Awesome. Oh, there's a lot of gold there too. Awesome. Cool. Right, we have our fire temple. Awesome. We can start doing that. That's going to be helpful. That's the last bit of research. Not quite. We've got magic jewelry to do, elemental jewelry, and mana reactors to do. So yeah. Okay. So that's awesome and is fantastic. One more bit of iron there. That's going to run out very soon. That'll be next episode. We'll be able to do that. So yeah, that's my idea of a fix for this. Wanting to take out that one, the one-way street under there, so carts can park there rather than next door. Not that it matters. The general store does not take fish oil, so it doesn't matter how much I try and feed it, it won't take it. So what say we actually move it over to the apothecary, is it? Or is it the... Where does fish oil sell? Fish oil sell in the apothecary, yes. Okay, so yeah, let's move this over to there and pretend that never happened. I bet you've been screaming at me going, no, you've got that wrong. Good job I noticed it. Usually it takes 3 or 4 episodes. Or when it takes 1 episode and for one of you to point it out, because I'm really good at missing things. Really good at missing things. Okay, so there we go. So we'll put the train stops in as well. One there, one there. One there. Not that there's anything there to put into the train stops, but it's not the point. Infrastructure for the future is available. We can go there. Okie dokie, right. And then we can use the move tool to clear that off. Okay. Grab one. So, yeah, there we go. Right. Now the apothecary can sell the fish oil for blue coins, and we've got medicinal wraps for blue coins. So we're getting lots of blue coins coming in, which is fine. Okie dokie. So that's where we're going to leave this one. In the next episode, I'm going to have a delve into our iron situation, because we are more than struggling. We are dead for iron. So, yeah, we'll start sorting things out with this. In fact, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that off. Grabber. And, then I'm also going to, just before I bring the episode to a close, remember to reconnect up this system here we've got. The inventory sensor for coal needs to be linked to this grabber over here now, because it wasn't before. Okay, and the inventory system for iron needs to be linked to this one. Can't seem to click on. Some bizarre reason. There we go. Click. There we go. Right. And you should be false now. So you should be turning off that grabber. You're not doing. Interestingly. We'll work her back in there again. Yeah, for some bizarre reason it's not turning that one off. I don't know. We'll look at that next episode. Something's a bit wrong there, because it should be turning that grabber on and off every time it fires. So linked to... Oh, you've turned it back on again. Why? Why have you turned it back on again? Because you're an inventory sensor and you're not the math block. That's why. Okay, so right, let's grab the math block and let's link that to that there. and then we will do the same here. We will unlink the inventory center, which is awkward to do because it's actually underneath one. I might remove the top block on that one just to make life easier, and then we will link up the math block. Cool, you think I'd know what I was doing, wouldn't you? Wow, there we go. We'll link the math block up to that. There we go. Now that should turn that off in just a moment. I want to use some more coal, and then everything will be absolutely awesome. And I'll turn that one off there so we can get some more coal and start planting some things here, because I think this needs it. I think this kind of needs it. I might even level this up here. Look a little weird, but I might do that. Just but we should do that in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Do let me know what you think of my solution for the town. And yeah, so I hope to see you in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.